So, Chapter 6, Season 3 has been kind of leaked. So, a lot of people online have been saying that it's going to be a Star Wars theme, and people have been hating on the idea, people have been liking it, and in today's video, I'm just going to be talking about everything we know, I'm going to be talking about the proof we have, I'm going to be talking about like some things they could do, like Battle Pass and locations, and then I'll get into my thoughts about this. So, starting off, it all started when Season 3 was starting on May the 2nd, and if you don't know, Star Wars Day is on May the 4th, and people have been speculating since the days are so close that it might just be a full Star Wars season, because every year we have a Star Wars event around that time, and people are thinking for this year's event, it's a full-fledged season. And some of the other proof we have for that is people have just been saying it would make no sense for a Star Wars event to be at the very start of a new season. Like, it would just overshadow the main theme of the season. So that's why people are thinking it could be a full Star Wars season. That could be the event. And the proof we have is also because there was this crate that appeared on the map that was also used in the Chapter 2 Season 1 live event, and people have been speculating that that crate's hinting for next season. Some also think that it's just reused props, but most people think that it's actual Star Wars intentional props. And then the next thing is that if you go to the one of the POIs, you'll find one of the NPCs talks about there's a dark presence that's far, far away, and in Star Wars, of course, they always say in a galaxy far, far away. So this could hint to that dark presence being Emperor Palpatine or Darth Sidious, and also, it's been leaked that next season is going to be 35 days, aka months. So it's going to be like a mini season. And people think Epic's probably doing this because there's a large minority of people that don't want to see a Star Wars collab season. But the reason why it's 35 days is maybe Epic's trying to make it short so the people who don't like the season don't have to wait that long. And it's like a win-win. So probably means that Epic's probably cooking something up. So, now I'm going to get into the Battle Pass. So the Battle Pass has been leaked to be, of course, short, since it's a short season. So, I'm going to name it a bunch of skins that could drop in this season. Of course, not all of them are going to fit in the Battle Pass. Some of them could go to item shop. But yeah, I'm just going to be listing out some skins that we could see. Starting off, 2 of the confirmed skins are, of course, Jar Jar Binks. Could be like the meme skin. He's already kind of confirmed by leakers. And Qui-Gon Jinn is confirmed. And those guys are already confirmed. But some of the skins that aren't confirmed but would be cool to see is Emperor Palpatine. This guy has been in Fortnite before. He's been talking in events before, Star Wars events, like the Chapter 2 Season 1 event. And he would just be a great skin. His first style could be his Chancellor style. His second could be his robe style. And a lot of people want to see him. The next skin could be General Grievous. General Grievous is people have been saying that he would be a good skin, and his back bling could be 2 arms. So he looks like he has 4 arms if you put on the skin and the back bling. And it would also be a cool way to get people to put on back blings, because back blings, of course, increase hitboxes. But it would be cool to have 4 arms as Grievous. Alright, so the next skin is Mace Windu. And he was a pretty important character to the prequels, and he would just be clean as a skin, not gonna lie. So he's pretty cool. And another character is Captain Rex. A lot of people want this guy to be a skin. I don't know too much about him because I am a Star Wars fan. I never really watched Clone Wars, but I do know that he's a clone, and he's like kind of important to the Clone Wars, and he's a fan favorite. So Epic would probably make him a skin. And then the next skin we could see is Cal Kestis. He's a pretty. I've only played a bit of the first game, but a lot of people like Cal Kestis, so Epic should make him a skin, maybe item shop or battle pass. So the next one is Count Dooku. Not a lot of people have been talking about Count Dooku, but not gonna lie, bro, he would be a fire skin, bro. Like, he's just a clean skin overall. But I don't know what his second style would be, but he would just be a clean skin, bro. And then the next one we got, there's not that much, but actually, I don't think I have any more. But if y'all have any cool skins that you like, any cool characters you would want to see, then you can just say that in the comments. But now we're getting onto the POIs, and in my opinion, Magic Moses could be turned into the forest from Return of the Jedi. I forgot what those little bear-looking things were called. Oh yeah, Ewok. So like the Ewok forest could be on the map, and it could become Magic Moses to the Ewok village. And the next POI could be Mos Eisley on Tatooine. It could replace Hopeful Heights or Masked Meadows, or just replace somewhere else. A lot of people like Masked Meadows, but or it could just be on a random spot that's not already a POI. And yeah, Mos Eisley would be a pretty good addition to the map. And then the next area we could get is maybe some sort of like Jedi Temple. Okay, no, that's a bit far-fetched, but it would be cool to see some sort of Coruscant kind of POI on the map. Maybe they could put Chancellor Palpatine's office, since he is probably going to be the main villain of next season, since he's the main villain of Star Wars, and it would be pretty sick. And then, so now we're on to the mechanics. And the mechanics, well, of course they're gonna bring back the lightsabers, and they could also bring back the blasters, but instead of making them trash, they could make like a fully new blaster that's actually like good, so people would actually pick it up. And another thing is, they gotta bring back the Force abilities that come with the lightsabers, because those came from the best Star Wars event Epic has ever made, and it would be really cool to have them. They could also add new ones, like if you kill Palpatine, you get a saber, and you get like an electric ability, because he has like Force lightning, and it would be pretty sick to have that. Probably a big cooldown, but it would be pretty sick to have that. And then also, or that could go to Count Dooku, but probably Palpatine, since he's more of the Force lightning guy. When you think of Force lightning, you think of him, then Count Dooku. But then the next mechanic we could have is maybe some sort of maybe some snipers or something, like blaster, maybe like a Mandalorian sniper. And also, I think that they could definitely add maybe like a I don't really know that much ideas, but they could definitely add some good mechanics to the season if Epic locks in, of course. And one thing I forgot to mention at the Battle Pass, they gotta do Star Wars pickaxes for lightsabers, because everybody's been wanting these, and Epic cares about money. They're a big corporation. If they really care about money that much, then why can't they just make us a lightsaber pickaxe? And then Epic's over here no, players would get confused when the weapons in the game and the pickaxe, and it would be pay to win. But the thing is, people would probably use that pickaxe on normal days that aren't made of Force, so you can easily tell. And when it is made of Force, well, listen, they've added a Captain America shield item to the game, and they added a Captain America shield pickaxe, and so much more. So it just makes no sense why they don't add a lightsaber pickaxe. as it would be a quick buck. It would be really good. So now I just want to get into my thoughts though about this, like this whole Star Wars thing. Listen, I'm a Star Wars fan, like I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I think that this would be a really good, like I really want to see this. I don't really like how it's gonna be 35 days, because I would like a full season with like a full battle pass and like a full length. But I get why Epic would do this to make it only 35 days, because there's some fans of like Fortnite that do not like Star Wars and still want another collab season. So it's like a win-win. Like they don't gotta play if they really are gonna try to be different and just not like it. And besides, it's probably gonna be fun to people that aren't even Star Wars fans. So it's kind of like a win-win. But yeah, so and my thoughts upon all of this, I generally think that we could actually get this. Like it's been, like news has been hyping up about this lately, and I really think that this could be possible. In my mind, it's confirmed. And that kind of wraps it up for today's video. If there's anything that, like, any news I didn't cover in this, I could probably make another video. So, yeah, and, just, peace out.